Hi, I'm Daniel, I'm a sleep physician, and if you have insomnia, this channel is for you. A lot of people that I communicate with are looking for a reason that CBTI is not going to work for them. In this video, we're going to explore why that questioning and being kind of skeptic is normally a good thing when you're problem solving, but that when it comes to insomnia, it keeps you from getting better. Super nice having you back here. I hope you are really good on this Monday, June 3rd, 2019. And if you're new to the channel, a big welcome to you, of course. Now, I've been thinking about this for quite a long time. I feel like a lot of people that I communicate with are almost like looking for a reason that CBTI, which by the way, if you're new to the channel, this is all based on, everything I talk about here is based on cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, which is this kind of handful of techniques and insights that help you sleep better. Now, a lot of people are looking for a reason that CBTI is not going to work for them. You know, a lot of people are like, well, it seemed to work for this person, but I have sleep maintenance insomnia, and it worked for this person, but I just never ever feel sleepy. So, there's a lot of skepticism, a lot of, again, trying to identify a specific reason that it's not going to work for me. And I spent a lot of time like thinking about that. It's like, I found it initially like difficult to understand why are so many people so kind of bent on, finding a reason it's not going to work. And of course, partly I thought this was because, after many years of insomnia, you tried so many things, you're kind of, skeptic about trying something else. And then I did this podcast episode, which is, I don't know when it's going to come out. It's like my good friend Martin Reed that's hosting a new podcast. But, he told me, or we talked about how he said, with insomnia, when you're not sleeping, it kicks you into this mode of, perceiving the sleep as a threat. And you go into this like fight or flight thing. And you're like, so that got me thinking. Today, I think I may have kind of figured out, and I think this will be helpful for really everyone out there. Normally, when you have a problem, whatever that problem is, then a very good strategy is trial and error. Let's say it is raining and you don't want to get wet. Well, then you can try to just like run out and see if you can run a little fast. No, that didn't work. Go back, you started getting wet. Okay, how about if I try like holding a book over my head and walking out? That didn't work either. How about if I try an umbrella? That worked, Now, you got to that solution pretty quickly, in part because you abandoned strategies that didn't work real quick. Normally, when you're trying to solve a problem, it may be a real good thing to just abandon any strategy that doesn't work. No, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work. Finally find, oh, this worked, good, problem solved. The quickest way to solve a problem often is abandoning things that don't work, because if you just keep on looking, you will find that thing that works. And when I thought about it, I realized that's why people are looking for reasons that CBTI is not going to work, so they can move on to the next thing that may work. Like the quicker you abandon CBTI, if it's not working, the quicker you'll find a solution. That I realized that, and I hope that helps you realize then, that that's not a good strategy when it comes to insomnia. There are a whole bunch of things that don't work, and in fact, for many things, when it's like supplements or gadgets or changing your diet, things like that, it is good to abandon those things quickly because they do not work. But CBTI is different. It does work, and this is the part. Like when it comes to CBTI, you have to have faith. You have to believe. You have to, realize that other people have exactly the same symptoms that you have, and they did better with CBTI because it takes patience getting better. And I want to just add a last thing, like in Sasha Stevens, that has written this book, for example, which is really good, The Effortless Sleep Method. When you read her book, it's like almost feels like you have to become part of a sect. You have to believe, or you can go elsewhere, something like that. It almost feels like when you read a book. And now I'm like realizing that's probably because if you don't have that like belief, if you don't really fully commit, you are probably going to abandon before you start seeing benefits. So I thought this was a really big insight. At least it was for me. I hope it was for you too. And I hope this makes you more prone to believing CBTI can work for you. If you do that, if you commit, it will work. All right? So as always, please leave comments Please subscribe. Please send me an email, Daniel@insomniainsight.co, and I'll be back real soon. Hope to have you back here as well. Until then, take it easy.